Indian celebrities have visited this place.
This restaurant is like a family, a home restaurant.
A lot of coffee because we roast our own coffee.
Local Goan, and this is a Portuguese type of food here. So
Tastes very delicious. So cheers and let's try. That's Goa baby. We are in Goa right now. We'll be exploring Goan cuisine. Now in Goa, you find Malwani cuisine because it's influence of southern Maharashtra and Goa. Then you had Portuguese rule from 16th century until recently, until 1960s. So you'll find Goan Portuguese cuisine. Goa, before that, Goa was ruled by Bijapur dynasty, Vijayanagara Empire. So you have some Hindu Goan cuisines. And then you have Konkani cuisine because it's Konkani culture, which the Indian western coastline is known for. Let's go to explore Goan cuisine. So we have come to this amazing place in Fountain House which serves breakfast all day. That's one of the places where you can have breakfast in Punjab. So we'll be showing you what all options are available here and specifically breakfast options. Let's go inside. One of the places which actually serves in a proper air-conditioned place is this place. The dish is called Ross Omelette. So we are having Ross Omelette with poi. So this omelette is a little different from the regular omelettes which we have. They have basically put a curry over it. As some local people tell me that this curry could be of chicken or pork or a mutton curry. But the meat chunks are not there, just the curry part is there, and that makes this omelette very special, very local and very famous in Goa. And the sad part is that you don't find it in you find it in roadside food. You don't find it in cafes, in proper cafes. Very few places serve Ross omelette as a main dish. And that's why we are happy to find this place. They claim that they roast one of the best coffees in Goa and probably in India. I had ordered latte and it's iced latte. Tastes very delicious. So let's talk to a few customers. Hi guys.
Hey, hi, how are you?
So what do you like about this place?
The atmosphere mostly, and the food is really good here. And the drinks are amazing.
desserts are absolutely amazing.
This place does it amazing.
So we have Miss Fabiola with us and she manages this place and she will just tell us about this place, when it was started and how it has been, how this place came into being.
Okay, it started about 8 years back. It's owned by Mr. Khalid Haruna. He has 2 sons who helps him with all the operations. So this is the first one we started, and then after that we started in Kandadam, very close to the beach. And our speciality is our all-day breakfast and a lot of coffee because we roast our own coffee. Yeah, we came in the top 10 of the Architectural Digest, so we got that award even this year, so we're very proud of that. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank
We
you.
wish people visit this place and even like people who are going to North Goa, they won't miss this place because you have a branch in North Goa.
Kandadam is there, yes.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you for coming.
So had a very nice Ross omelette here. You might find it on some places in the roadside also, but if you are concerned about the hygiene factor and the food safety factor, then this is one of the best places to have Ross omelette. And as the manager here suggested that if you're in North Goa, you don't need to come to Panjim. They have a branch in Candolim also. Also, this place is in the Heritage Street. So it's in Fountain House, very beautiful colored Portuguese Goan style houses. So you can definitely come for a heritage walk. You can see how the Portuguese maintain this place, and that's it from our side. We have come to a restaurant called Fat Fish. Now this place has awesome seafood, especially this place's Goan thali is very famous, but looks like that since this place is so crowded, I think hundreds of people have thronged to this place. It might be 1,000 also. We don't think we might be able to find that authentic cuisine for which this place is famous for, but it has got a lots of seafood, live lobsters, live crab. So let's check out this place and how they make this Goan cuisine. So at this place we have ordered chanok fish. It's a Goan fish, Goan recipe. So there are two ways to make this fish. One is tawa fry, where you fry it on a flat skillet. The other is rawa fry. Rawa fry is the one on which you do some coating, and that's Goan spices. So it's a Goan coating, it's a Goan cuisine. Let's find out how does it taste, and we're waiting for it.
ये एज पर साइज आता है हमारा रेस्टोरेंट पे, ये फुल पीस देता हूँ, और जो हमारा पोर्शन पे है चौलोक वो आपका बिग साइज का फिश आता है, उसको बॉनलेस करके हम लोग बनाते हैं, फ्रेश फिश।
Bones, spicy, crunchy, and beer on the side. So let's go and talk to some guests here. Hello people.
Hi.
So what do you like to tell about this place?
Awesome, man. The vibe of this place is so good. Like the music and the food all good. This place,
Cheers. The fish was really good, and it definitely justifies its name, Fat Fish. One should definitely come if one is a fish fan, or even if one wants to try fish. I think this place is for people who are looking for Goan delicacies. Really nice. They had a really nice hospitality and really nice service. They kept on asking us on the table that whether you want something or not, if everything is going fine or not. So really good hospitality, really good service. So let's move to our next destination and see what Goa has in store for us. So we are at this place called Kokum curry. It's very near to Kalangut, Candlem Beach. Now my friend tells me that it's known for authentic Konkani food, and specifically Hindu Konkani food. So my calculation was that when she mentions Hindu Konkani, it must be veg, but she says no, that's not how they define Hindu Konkani food. Hindu Konkani food is specifically related to some spices. So Goan Christians specifically have the recipes which are Portuguese influenced, whereas Hindu Konkani food is also meat, has also veg and meat and all those stuff, but the spices and the preparations are a little different. Goan Portuguese food has a lot of use of vinegar, so fermentation is used to cook the food, whereas Hindu Konkani food has some different blend of spices, and that's what it makes it distinct from Goan Christian Portuguese cuisine. Okay, so let's find out how Konkani food tastes like, looks like. So in order to depict Konkani culture, they have maintained very good interiors with a lot of rustic look. I think rustic look comes in the coastal regions because of the high humidity. If you see the tiles they have used, very beautiful rustic tiles, and that's how the rocks become when you are in the coastal regions. So that perfectly depicts how a Konkani place looks like, and they have maintained those interiors. So we have ordered 3 drinks. This is coconut milk with kokum and mustard tadka. This is coconut milk with kokum and garlic ka tadka. And this is kokokudi, which is a kind of a sharbat made of kokum. So we'll try all these and have some coriander and other stuff also. So this is a little on the chatpada side.
Puris,
Yeah.
Hindi vades you can say. Same like puris but made out of wheat.
Made out of?
Rice this time.
It's rice based.
Vade. And this is veg pulao.
Veg pulao.
This is pho. You get that one. Bianche dona.
This is poha, like
yeah,
poha.
poha type.
Yeah, poha.
This is bianche dona. Cashew nut curry. This is cucumber kokum. This is the potatoes, mashed potatoes.
Mashed potato.
This is the raita made of yogurt dip.
Yogurt based rice.
This is the bengal.
Cucumber pakora.
This is cucumber pakoda.
Pakoras.
Cucumber को ही fry करते हैं.
Cauliflower.
So we have ordered mackerel curry. Locally the name is bangda, and if you see there are 2 fishes in this. So that's how the Goan cuisine is served. One with the fried part and one in the curry itself. It's served with a first steamed rice and kishmoor. Now kishmoor is dried prawn, and then this dried prawn is then roasted in tawa or skillet, and then mixed with some spices and coconut and served it like a side. They tell that if somebody wants to have a vegetarian version, they put karela or bitter gourd in place of prawns. So bangla or mackerel fish, this is now, like as we told you, it's served as fried also, and it's served with gravy also. So I'll show you how does it look. This is the fried version, the bangla. My friend tells me that it's very famous among Goans, and it has its own harvest season rates. It's very commonly eaten. It's like a kind of a staple for Goans. Kishmoor. So this kishmoor is made of dried prawns. As you can see, some meaty part in it, some coconut flavors in it. So this is primarily eaten as a side. Even people mix it with rice to bring a little bit of crunchiness in the rice. This is again bangla or mackerel, but made in gravy, and this is for rice eating purpose. So that's how it looks. This is the cake taushri. Look at the texture. It's made from cucumber grown in this region. This is Saraswat Brahman Food. It's also Konkani, but a little different from Konkani food. So Saraswat Brahman Food, or actually this community was of cooks. So they used to go from house to house to cook for the other families, to other Hindu families, and that's how they took their cuisine, their different kinds of spices to different homes, and that's how it became famous. So let's take feedback from some customers. Hello guys.
Hi.
So So can you tell me why do you like this place and what did you like about this place?
So this is the first time we've come here. We are basically from Delhi, and we wanted to try Konkani food. And this place is awesome. We get to taste the authentic food from here, so it is amazing. Girls?
We are loving it. It's awesome.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
The taste
The taste is
just perfect.
different. Yeah. The food is amazing. The texture, the aroma of the food is authentic.
And something very different from what we find here in Delhi.
And best part, it is not expensive also.
Guys, come here. We love the food. I'm sure you will love it.
And do try this cake. It's amazing. Very nice.
So really like this place. They have tried to maintain their authenticity, which is Saraswat Brahman Konkani food. The spices, every single bit of it, they have tried to maintain and keep it different from Goan Christian cuisine. For example, the Portuguese Goan cuisine uses a lot of vinegar. They don't use vinegar for fermentation. They use kokum or coconut for cooking purposes, even fermentation. So that's the basic difference. I would definitely recommend you to come and try here because something authentic and which makes it different from other different type of commercially available cuisines. You should definitely come and try, and we move to our next destination. So we are in Panjim in Fontana's old residential Portuguese society, and this place we have come to a 92-year-old bakery. Its name is Confeitaria 31 de Janeiro. So Confeitaria 31 de Janeiro, basically confeitaria is very similar to confectionery. 31 de Janeiro is 31 January Road. So there is 31st January Road. It's a very important date in Portuguese history, maybe something related to a battle. And this place has a very beautiful 92-year-old bakery, a very small bakery, which has all the authentic Goan Portuguese influenced products. And we're gonna go and explore how does it look, how does it taste, and then we'll give our feedback. What would you suggest, like local Goan?
Local Goan, and this is a Portuguese type of food here. So I would suggest you like a Serradura or a bol chandrabal or pasta chanata. These are like common Portuguese and Goan items here. Then we have the bibinka and Goan sweets dodol, which is quite famous. And we also have the perat, which we like, authentic as you get in Brazil and Portugal and South America.
This is Serradura, Goan Swedish. This is bibinka, a lot of layers. That's the beauty of bibinka, you get a lot of caramelized layers, and those layers break in your mouth. So we are having this cashew pastry, very famous at this place. Now this is Ballet's cold coffee. Now what is Ballet's cold coffee? It's a cold coffee with 30 ml of Baileys in it. Baileys in an alcohol. Goa, you get alcohol in coffee. That's Goa for you. Let's try it. It does have alcohol. and it feels so awesome. So another amazing thing about this place is that you get most of the European flavors here, but it's an authentic Portuguese Goan bakery. So definitely you will get all the Portuguese bakery and sweet products.
Hi.
So would you like to give your feedback of this place?
It's lovely place, huh? Coffee is lovely and the pastries are really good. The chocolate cake is super good.
And how did you find this place? How?
Some friends told us, we have been here before, that it's quite an old place and a quite good cafeteria and a good pastry place.
Anything specific you like to say in French? What did you like about this place?
C'est super bon, venez nombreux.
What does that mean?
It means it's super good, you have to come.
Thank you. So guys, very nice place to come. I'm so happy you can see it from my face. You get authentic Goan sweets and different kinds of bakery products. And you know what? The best part about this place is that it gives you that vibe of authenticity, because it is in Fountain House, at the same place where it was started. It's in those by lanes, small lanes, and still they have maintained it, done the interiors very beautifully and maintained it very nicely. So please do come, please do check out this place. You will definitely enjoy the vibe and definitely enjoy the Portuguese Goan culture thing here. So do come. So we have come from Party Hub North Goa to Peace Loving South Goa, and do you know what? We are staying in a homestay. Now this homestay is very unique. It's run by a family, a Goan Christian family, and I'll introduce you to Charlie, who runs this homestay. It's a beautiful homestay, and Charlie is a very vibrant, dynamic, unique person. He has his own organic garden. He is like into local activism, into environmental things, and he brews his own Feni. So Feni is an alcohol made out of cashew and even coconut. So he brews his own Feni, and not just that, he has some different flavors added to it. We'll meet Charlie, we'll see his homestay, and we'll get to know from him how he's able to do so many things at once. So let's get inside Simply Homestay. You can Google it, Simply Homestay. So there is Charlie. Hi Charlie.
Hi. Welcome, sir. Come.
So Charlie, first of all you tell us, is this old style Portuguese Goan home, or is it some new things are in this?
Of course, the architecture is based on how we wanted to do the aesthetic of the old Portuguese, Indo-Portuguese style, like the balconies, the belvedere. The house is just around 15 years old,
Okay.
but we did it in the old architectural style. And the concept is that you build home, not houses.
Right.
So that's the reason why we did it without steel. So there's no steel used for the whole house. It's all on laterite stone.
Okay.
Unfortunately, now you don't get much of the stones.
Is it like more expensive now?
Because of the environment, things have not been allowed to use, because this is a stone from the earth by itself.
Right.
So it contains a lot of manganese and iron ore inside.
Right.
And
That's why the color.
that's why the color comes by itself. And even if you look at the windows, yeah, please come inside.
So very antique.
Very antique. We use the roof, wooden roof and mangrove tiles, so it keeps cooler inside the houses. So we really don't use air conditioning in our house. So it's the height which takes the heat air on top. The unique features for them is, like, if you look at this tile, one tile which is there, which has a hole.
Right.
So that is the one which will take the heat out, the hot air, basically. And
This one.
Yeah. And that one has an opening towards the west. So the west wind will come in and it will take the heat air from the other side out.
Okay.
So usually we always put them on two different, like here there are two. So So these are the unique features of the windows. You know, like usually when you sit, if it's hot, you can always sit on the window.
Right.
We can sit here and read a book. And if you keep this bottom open, it gives you the breeze for the sitting area.
Right.
So it doesn't get you hotter whenever you want to sit on the windows. So we don't have so much of sitting furniture, but you can use the windows to sit.
Right.
This is a common living area where we live. The room, kitchen, and of course we have a small homestay which people come and stay with us.
Right. So I'd like to show that.
Yes. More of it's an experience for people to get into our culture. So sometimes it's difficult for us to filter people who want to come and stay. You know?
Right.
That's a bigger challenge, and we need people which comes and learn about our culture, respect the culture, which is very important, and keep the tradition. So we try to keep the tradition with us. We try to bring in the culture with us. That's the reason why we built the house like this. And yeah, I mean, people who know, people who want to learn culture is what we welcome people here. So we become a part of people who stay with us, become a part of our family, become a part of ourselves, and we keep on writing to each other. Then we have a small reading library for people, which we have segmented the books about Goas and other books where people can read them. This is a small cottage which is self-contained with hot water, cold water, lockers, basic needs, what one would use. I would not call it as a luxury because of course luxury could be unlimited, but we have a small working desk for people. We have enough bag for two. We have a window, we have a refrigerator to make tea, coffee for people to use, and one can just sit outside the balcony overlooking the whole.
So what is this fruit? Is it tomato?
These are tomatoes. These are tomatoes here. Then this is Thai ginger, which we call galangal.
Right.
Then we got our own, what do you call it in Hindi?
Haldi.
Haldi, huh?
Yeah.
Haldi. Then I got curry leaves. Cilantro is here. Cilantro is here. This is dill,
Yeah.
parsley.
Right.
Then this is mint, piri piri chilies,
Oh wow.
which we call them.
You're growing piri piri as well.
Yes. You can see the whole trees are full of piri piris.
Wow.
Allspice, which you can use leaves and the bark, so it gives you a flavor of cinnamon, nutmeg and cardamom. Yes, so this is the Feni segment.
Wow.
Nothing great, but COVID has pushed me to go back to what my parents were doing. So my father was a distiller and he used to distill coconut Feni. But today if you look at it, by and large, everybody understands or people know about Caju Feni. Right. Caju Feni is of course one segment, but it became more popular with the tourists because toddy tappers were lesser.
Okay.
And Caju is seasonal. But toddy is a Feni which is a pure, comes from the natural tree as well as the Caju. But coconut is one which you have to take it from the toddy. Now during the Portuguese time we used toddy to make breads.
Okay.
So we never use yeast.
Okay.
So the first product of toddy is yeast to bake. So baking. If you ferment the toddy for more than 21 days, just keep it as it is in a glass container or in a stainless steel container, it will turn into vinegar. So I make my own vinegar, which is into this carafaus.
Wow.
So this is the vinegar which is inside. You can smell it, and vinegar is used highly for cooking. For reshat masala, you would use vinegar. To make sausages, we use vinegar. Vinegar is also, you can use it for drinking instead of using an apple cider. So this is in a natural form.
Made out of
toddy, coconut toddy.
Coconut toddy.
Toddy is the juice which you extract from the sap of a tree. So that's the first product.
Right.
Then the same toddy, you ferment it for 3 days and do your distillation. So once you distill it, you do double distillation and then you get coconut Feni.
Okay.
Now in coconut Feni, we have 3 different types of variations, or 4 or 5 variations which you can do, which people hardly knows about it. So one is, I do is ginger, which is called the ale.
Ale.
So you distill the toddy with ginger.
Right. The Portuguese word ale.
Ale. Ale is for ginger.
Right.
Ginger means ale. In local
Right.
Konkani language, ale is ginger.
Ale is ginger.
The second one is called dulchiri, which is here. This is also made out of.
This is ale, right?
This is ale.
Okay.
Okay. This is durchiri, which is made out of a root, which is called Indian sarsaparilla.
Right.
Sarsaparilla is a root which they used to use to make fish soda in Mexico. It's good for people who have arthritis problems. So even if you have problems, you can always drink the Feni because it's done naturally. So we have ale, then we have ale, we have durchiri, we have plain coconut, which is called mad or madaza, and then you have sidra, which is out of lime. We also make lemongrass, and I've also tried this time the coffee. So this is a coffee infused with coffee seeds. I didn't give it to you, it was not ready. So infused with coffee seeds, distilled with coffee seeds. And of course the Caju Feni, which is also distilled every year. And mostly I use recycled bottles. So we clean these wine bottles, we put a label on that, and then we sell it.
Okay, so people can buy also.
People
when
can
they
buy,
visit.
yes. People can buy. People come here and they buy the Feni from us, the locals as well as. So we don't sell it into the stores, because in the stores you will get only Caju Feni, and you will not get all these different types of variations of coconut.
Right. So you call it like infusing flavors or like something else?
No, I would call it distilling with flavors.
Distilling.
See, infusing is you would just add after distillation, but this is
At the
ginger
time of
is
process.
At the time of process is been put into a distillation pot and then it's distilled, and that's the reason why you don't see any sediments into it.
Right.
It's very clear. I mean, I don't have a white bottle, but you can still see it. It's very clear.
Right.
Because when you infuse out, otherwise afterwards, no, you will see a lot of sediment because that fruit ginger will give its things out, right?
Right.
So this is completely clear. So this is one of the natural form of distillations which one can do, and I'm pretty sure people should know that you're drinking the authentic stuff, because there is no methane, there is no chemicals used into this. It is not a factory production. It is a home distillation which is in my farm, and I do it, and I'm happy that I'm keeping the tradition alive. So a lot of our youngsters should come forward and do this. Similarly, we also have something called pickled fish. It just came to my mind. I just want to show it to you.
So it's a pickle made out of fish.
Yes. So it's a dry pickle, dry fish which you dry in the sun. Now this is 1 year old. Okay. And it has been put into a jar with masala. Now this was a traditional way of storing fish for us in the monsoons. Now of course you get fish, frozen fish every year. Otherwise in the monsoon we would have always eaten the pickled fish.
Okay.
So you got masala, so you just take it out, fry it in a frying pan, and your fish is done.
Can you open it?
Yeah, sure. You can smell it and then see how it is.
Wow.
You can smell, now you can get the smell, right?
Yes.
So
It
use
is tangy smell.
Yes.
And also
I can show you the fish inside.
Like Goan spices used to make this?
Yes. Rishad masala is what is you use mostly. So I have used stingray.
Stingray fish.
Yeah. So it's pretty much pickled.
Okay.
So maybe tonight or something you can try it if you are here.
So you put it with bones only?
Yes.
Bones also mix.
Stingray gets with bone. So usually you would use always the tougher fish, the harder fish. People also put mackerels, but they are getting marinated faster.
Right.
So this is now over 1 year, which is there in the jar bottle. I mean, it was right filled up. So every year, sometime when you feel like eating it, you can eat it.
So from Charlie's place, we are heading to Madgaon. In Madgaon, we are going to explore a local market. It's next to Bengal market. Let's see how it turns out to be. So over to Madgaon. So we are at New Market in Madgaon. So let's go inside and check out what this market looks out. ये कौन सा मछली है? बॉम्बे डक। बॉम्बे डक। और ये क्या है अंकल? ये गुड़ है। अच्छा एक गुड़। जैगरी। होममेड है। होममेड गुड़। तभी वो काला कलर है। काला। ये क्या काली मिर्च टाइप होता है अंकल?
काली मिर्च के ऐसा है वो।
और ये क्या है?
ये कोकम।
अच्छा कोकम है। ये तो इसका शेल भी होता है ना, वो भी डलता है खाने में?
ये शैली है।
शेल ही है। To explore local bakery items, we have come to a shop called Falero Bakers. So we'll meet the owner and he'll tell us what all products are available with them. We are in Falero Bakers and your name is uncle?
Antonio Falero.
Your name is Falero?
Yeah, Falero.
तो अंकल आप थोड़ा बताइए गोवा का जो बेकरी आइटम्स होता है क्या क्या रहता है उसके बारे में थोड़ा बताइए।
ये बोलीना बोलता है इसको।
बोलीना।
हाँ। इसको बोलता है वेडिंग बॉल।
वेडिंग बॉल?
या
ऐसा क्यों वेडिंग बॉल?
ये वेडिंग शादी पे इतना है। इसको बोलते हैं कलकल।
कलकल?
आज क्रिसमस में ये होता है।
ये स्नैक टाइप होता है?
नहीं।
थोड़ा खट्टा होता है? मीठा?
मिठाई है।
मिठाई है।
हाँ। ये देखो ब्रूइंग का, ये होममेड है।
तो ये इसमें इतना सारा लेयर्स बनता है?
हाँ ये लेयर है।
अच्छा।
सान्ना बोलता है इसको।
ये निकाल के दिखाइए। ये इडली टाइप होता है ना?
इडली टाइप नहीं है इसमें, और ये तो इसमें टोडी है।
अच्छा।
इसमें तुम्हारा इसमें टोडी नहीं है।
अच्छा अच्छा।
देखो
तो ये इसमें क्या अल्कोहल कंटेंट होता है?
नहीं अल्कोहल नहीं है। खाली टोडी ऐड है इसमें। फ्रेश टोडी है।
फ्रेश टोडी है, फर्मेंटेड नहीं?
नहीं फर्मेंटेड नहीं।
फर्मेंटेड होता है तो थोड़ा
तो अल्कोहल आता है।
ये दोश है अंकल?
ये दोश
कैसे बनता है ये थोड़ा?
ये इसमें दाल है चने का।
अच्छा।
कोकोनट है, शुगर और कार्डामन है।
तो ये चना दाल का बना हुआ है। In South Goa, we have come to a place which serves Saraswat Brahman Food, but guess what? This is not a fancy fine dine restaurant. This is a local place where locals eat, and the name of the place is Mother Recipes. So it's a kind of a dhaba, you can say, and locals eat here. So we saw a crowd of locals eating here. They have awesome veg thalis. They have different kinds of fish available. They have crab. They have lobsters, and mind you, all made in Saraswat Brahman Konkani style. So let's go and check out. So I've ordered one crab sukha, and I know it's very difficult to eat crabs. You have to crack all the shells and it's like another effort altogether. But I wanted to try the local crab, especially made in Portuguese style. And the other thing which I have ordered is a veg thali, because my wife is vegetarian today. She wanted to have veg thali. So I'll show you both the recipes and also we'll take a tour of the kitchen. So they have a separate veg kitchen. तो ये वेज थाली है?
हाँ ये वेज थाली बन रही।
इसमें अभी और क्या आएगा?
इसमें अभी दाल आई है, चावल है, रोटी है, वो पापड़ है, एक फ्राई है, पोटैटो और सब्जी।
कौन सा सब्जी है?
ये तेंदली।
तेंदली लोकल जो रहता है कोंकणी।
ये बांगड़ा है, ये लेपो है, ये सार्डिन है, ये सिल्वर फिश है, ये मुद्दोशी है, ये किंग फिश है, ये चनक है, और ये रेशाद बांगड़ा है। जरा देखो
बांगड़ा माने?
रेशाद बांगड़ा, उसमें ना सब मसाला भर के होता है, स्टफ।
वैसे बांगड़ा ही है बट उसमें स्टफिंग करते हैं।
हाँ, और ये प्रॉन्स
क्या है?
ड्राई,
इसीलिए बनाते हैं ना। in the dry. तो ये crab है क्या?
crab से आपकी ऑर्डर हो रही हो
तो मेरा ही ऑर्डर है पूरा बना. Let's go and talk to some customers. Hello, ma'am.
Yeah, hello.
So, what do you like about mother recipes?
Okay, so first of all, like in this Madgaon, this is the best hotel because the fish and all is a proper Goan fish and it's very yummy. You can see the crabs and even the fish and all. It's very tasty. It's the most popular hotel in Goa.
So, guys, if you want to know how the locals eat, I think this is the best place to visit in South Goa. Mother recipe, you will find it on Google Maps. It's very local. It's all the authenticity you find of Goan food, you'll find it here. If you like ambience and fine dining, then this is not the place for you. This is a place for someone looking to explore Goan culture, authentic Goan culture. But if you are a fine dine lover or if you are a ambience lover, then we'll definitely take you to some place which offers you that service also. So let's go and check out the next place. So guys, we have come to this place called Martin's Corner. So this place is located on a very beautiful street, many colorful houses. In fact, they run their own hotel here called Martin's Comfort. Another special thing about this place is that it's very famous among Indian celebrities. So we have heard that they have many pictures of Indian celebrities inside. Let's go inside and check out what this place is all about. So this place has very nice funky interiors. Very cool vibe to this place, very chill vibe to this place. Also many Indian celebrities have visited this place, so we can see pictures of Amitabh Bachchan, Sachin Tendulkar, Aishwarya Rai, Priyanka Chopra. Many Indian celebrities have visited this place. So we have ordered Vindaloo. Now Vindaloo has an ingredient. It can be chicken, beef, prawn, pork. Originally the recipe is pork Vindaloo, but since my wife doesn't eat pork, so we have compromised to chicken Vindaloo. Now Vindaloo is a Portuguese word and it comes from two words, Vin and Alu. Vin comes from vinegar and Alu comes from, guess, no, it's not potato. Alu comes from garlic. So that's a dish, that's a very Goan Portuguese dish, Vindaloo, which has vinegar in it for the sourness, garlic for the flavors, and any ingredient you choose to put into it. So it can be chicken Vindaloo, pork Vindaloo. If you are a pork eater, do try pork Vindaloo. It is an authentic, original Goan Portuguese Catholic influenced recipe. So Vindaloo you can have it with rice, and that's the right combination. But in order to show you guys a bread called poi, they have ordered it with poi. So what is poi? Poi is a very authentic Goan bread. It's very similar to pao, but not exactly like a pao. So our order of poi and Vindaloo has come. Let me show you poi first. So this is the bread, it's very warm and this is how it looks. It has a cavity inside. Maybe you can put inside and enjoy this bread. So this is very traditional to Goa. The next thing I'll show you is Vindaloo. So this we have ordered is chicken Vindaloo. So very traditional Goan recipe. The gravy is very thin, so that's why I was suggesting to eat it with rice. But we wanted to show you guys poi also. Very nice. So you have stuffed this bread with the vindaloo. A little sweet, sour and spicy taste to it. I'm not crying because I really love this place. I am crying because vindaloo had a lot of red chili in it. Super spicy. So in case you're coming here or going to any place and asking for vindaloo, ask them to put as much less spices as possible, because it will take your tongue away. In order to reduce the spiciness for me, we ordered bibinka. So this is bibinka with ice cream. It has got many layers to it. This is how it looks. Many layers, caramelized layers, and it's cooked in an earthen pot. And this dish was actually invented as an accident. Somebody was trying to cook from the bottom, but the heat didn't go in an efficient manner from the bottom. So partly it's cooked from the bottom, and then the heat was applied from the top, and that's how bibinka was invented by a nun actually. So this is bibinka for you. For sure you should come to this place, Martin's Corner, and have bibinka with ice cream. It's really good. Your Goa trip will not be complete without trying 5 things. So one is vindaloo, pafrial, shakuti, poi and bibinka. So let's go and talk to a few customers there at this place. Hi guys.
Hi.
So would you like to review this place?
Yeah, but basically the ambience is really good and even the service is very good. Though the vegetarian is limited, but it's amazing.
Anything you would like to add, sir?
We came here for the first time in South Goa, but we don't have a lot of seafood. So I tasted some chicken and it was nice. The pasta was also very nice.
Which chicken did you try?
Chicken pasta.
Chicken pasta,
Yes.
okay.
So it was very nice and garlic bread was also amazing. The vibe is very nice.
So guys, super crowded place, but very nice presentation. They know what a gourmet person wants. Must visit place for you. Like poi I had also had earlier, but the poi which they served was a little warm. They had put it in an oven. The bibinka which I had earlier, not at this plate, earlier, had not that warmth in it. Again the bibinka was warm, so a warm bibinka with a cold ice cream, very nice combination. So they took care of those small things, and that's how their food becomes very special. So must try place, and trust me, a super spicy vindaloo and a sweet bibinka after that was a great combination. We had it by accident, but we loved it. You should also try that. Just come here, try once, and meanwhile we'll take you to the next place in Goa. So we have come to this place now called Cuisine, authentic Portuguese Goan cuisine place. We have already discussed with you, we have already told you that Goa has primarily 2 foods. One is Saraswat Brahman Konkani cuisine, and second is Portuguese cuisine. So this place is for Portuguese Goan Catholic influenced cuisine, and we'll try the recipes, we'll try how do they taste, and finally we are at a place which serves Portuguese influenced Catholic influenced cuisine. So let's get inside and check how does it taste. So we have ordered a starter called prawn kafrial. It's a dish made in green paste where prawn is put into a green paste. That green paste is made of mint, coriander, a little bit of chili, and of course vinegar to add the sourness. And we are having this with beer. So cheers, and let's try prawn kafrial. Very distinct flavor of coriander, mint and a little bit of green chili. we are having is chicken shakuti. Again, very authentic Goan dish. So you can have both of these in gravy or both of these are dry. But we wanted to taste one thing as dry and one thing as in gravy. We are having this with roti. But generally, authentic cuisines here people have it with rice. So we have Feni with us. She is the owner of this place, Cuisine. So can you tell the meaning of this term, Cuisine?
Kota is basically our surname.
Okay.
Cuisine stands for kitchen in Portuguese. So it's like Kota's kitchen.
Okay, very nice. So ma'am tells me that all the spices, the authentic Goan spices and the masalas and the gravies are prepared by her mother-in-law, and she has been in hospitality business since long, and she has recently retired, so she thought of making all the authentic spices for this restaurant particularly, and everything is prepared. It's her own recipes, old authentic Goan recipes prepared by her. So you should come here and try. If you're really fond of Portuguese recipes, then you should definitely come to this place and definitely try at least very famous ones, which is Caprial, Shakuti,
Squid stuffed with pork sausages.
and then beef tongue also. If you're a beef eater, then do try beef tongue. It's also, I think there's a recipe called beef tongue chili.
Tongue chili fry.
Yeah, so that's also like very famous. If you're not a beef eater, then you can definitely try other things like
Chicken capriel is there.
Chicken capriel is there, and various other things.
Basically, this restaurant is like a family, a home restaurant. Whenever you all come here, you'll feel at home. That's what I promise.
So it's truly a family-run place also. So it's run by her mother-in-law, her husband and herself. So you will also feel like a family. When we came, she greeted us with very warm welcome. So I think it will be a good experience if you try, and especially in South Goa where places are very scattered. So I think this is a very good place to explore. So thank you and goodbye from
Feni for the cuisine. See you all here. Thank you.
We have come to a very beautiful place for dinner. It's just at the riverfront of Sal River, and it's called Fisherman's Wharf. Now this place has a very unique concept. They'll give you the fishes, you choose which fish you want from the tray, and eventually you order and they make it live in front of you. So we're gonna see how this concept works, but I must tell that this has a really good ambience and very good fine dine restaurant. If you're looking for a good fine dine restaurant in South Goa, this is the place. Let's go inside and check out how this place is. So the concept here is that they'll bring the variety of fishes, fresh fishes available with them. Not fresh water fishes, but fresh fishes which have been caught in the daytime by their fishermen. And then they'll show those fishes. We'll choose which fish we want to eat and in what style. And then they will firstly weigh that fish, because the weight is very important and that's how the billing happens on the basis of weight. And after that they will make it in that style in which we will request them. So here comes our fish. Very tasty, must try. Fresh fish, and then you can have it at your table, made it in front of your eyes. Just try the beauty of the river. So if you are looking for a fine dine place in South Goa, this is the place you should visit. And they have very neat and clean kitchen, they have very neat and clean preparations, very organized, and have kept sensitivity. They are very sensitive to all the palates, so I really appreciate. Very good for fine dine experiences in South Goa. So this is it from our Goa trip. Now initially we talked about 3 kinds of cuisines in Goa. One was primarily Saraswat Brahman cuisine, one was Goan Portuguese Catholic cuisine, and the third one was Malwani cuisine. Although we didn't find much of Malwani cuisine in Goa, it could be in northernmost Goa, but we didn't find here in the famous North Goa, Panjim, and even in the South Goa. But we have many options available in these 2 type of cuisines, which is one is Konkani Saraswat Brahman cuisine, and secondly Goan Catholic Portuguese influenced cuisine. So if you guys are coming here, do check out these 2 type of cuisines. Various options we'll try to mention in the captions about each cuisine in the video, and we'll try to give you the location of each cuisine in the description of the video, so you can go and explore and understand what's the subtle differences between Konkani, Saraswat Brahman cuisine or Catholic cuisine. So that's it from our side in Goa. See you, and we'll meet you in the next video.